that medication, leave you medicated. This for mediation, for all situations. Quest is at your station, I'm hot, we stay blazing. Play this for your neighbor, your neighbor. I'm that medication, leave you medicated. This for mediation, for all situations. Quest is at your station, I'm hot, we stay blazing. Play this for your neighbor.
Once it closed back down, you go ahead and record. Oh,
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. So we get into this conversation that we had going on not too long ago. I'm sorry it's been so long since I put out a little podcast, but I'd like to welcome y'all back to Ritz Cuts, where conversation is always greatly welcome and built in this building process that we call life.
Life.
Yeah. I was thinking about that conversation after we got off the phone. I'm like, that shit deep. You might have to remind me a little bit what we were talking about. I know you remember.
I was telling you about basically having self-discipline.
Self-discipline.
It goes along with self-control.
How did the conversation start? What got us into that shit?
When you asked what I was doing, I told you I was just maintaining along the way.
Oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Maintaining is what's up nowadays. Yeah. But maintaining, he doing his thing without all the extra.
Without the extra.
The
extra is out here for you.
Cause that extra is very, very risky. Ain't that what we ended it off with?
Oh yeah, taking risks.
To risking it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay to take risks, but don't risk it all.
Right.
Risk it all. Cause boy, that can be bad.
Right. I mean, I think we had even went as far as to say that taking risks ain't always got to be a bad thing.
No, taking risks depends on what you risking.
Mm-hmm.
Because all risks, like I said, all risks are not bad risks. Some risks are for the better. But you never know unless you try. That's like as far as like job wise, living wise, it's different. It's different risks. Like you might want a new job. You might be a job you feel like you're comfortable with the job you got, but it's a better opportunity for you. So if you don't ever step out of that comfort zone and take that risk for something better, you'll never achieve better.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about taking that little small risk. Some people like, I'm fine where I'm at. You fine, but are you all right? Like, nah, I can use a little bit of pay, but I don't even know what that next job gonna turn out like. And then you get set in their way to like, shoot, I don't do nothing in my job already. I'm like, shoot, you might take that risk, get better pay, and don't do nothing at that job. And some people you can't once they done got comfortable, you can't get them out of their comfort zone. They ain't gonna take no risk at all unless they just lose their job or lose something. You ain't gotta be job wise when it comes down to risk and stuff. That's like gambling. Shoot, you don't know if you're gonna win. Mm-hmm. You going there, you gambling, you taking a risk. That's like I play scratch offs. Whenever I get that day, no scratch off, I pay $20, $10, $5. I just took a risk of not having my $5 no more, 10 or 20.
Right.
And I can't say that was for the bad, but see, at the same time, that's the difference between risking it all. I ain't gonna take if I only got $100 left and take my $100 and play it on those scratch offs. I just risked it all. That's all I had.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna risk it all.
What you saying that brings me to the other point that you was explaining. You risking it all when you doing it in a foolish manner because ain't no getting away with shit nowadays. With all this technology, all this technology.
Even if they don't bring it to your front door, they know.
Right, you risking it all. When you do something foolish now, you risking it all, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They 9 times out of 10, 9.999 times out of 10, your ass gonna get it.
Mm-hmm. Because they could just do stuff to people outside and like violence. You ain't getting away with that stuff.
I'm not getting away with that nowadays, man.
By the time you create an act of violence to the severity of it, they gonna get you.
And then you wanna go, and then you wanna do the dumb shit you do, and then go right and jump on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, that
part, man.
But let them tell it though. It'd be like murders. They be like they don't know who did what. Then back in the day, you might not. It's hard to figure out what murders happened back in the day because it comes down to DNA and stuff. But nowadays, you create a murder, they gonna from the time of the crime scene, the hours, the technology they got, they'll walk you down. And see, they don't want you to know that. They gonna come at you, but they want you to tell them yourself. They don't want you. They don't want you to know how they found out that it was you, even if you ain't told nobody.
But they already know.
They already know.
Yeah.
You create a murder and you be like, "True, I killed somebody last night. I only person that know." They gonna walk you down. You go, how they find out? They don't want to tell you how they found out because that's violating your privacy.
Right. They gonna manipulate the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Best they can to get everything they can to get put what they need to put on you to.
And at the end of the day, even though the violation of your privacy and all this right here, all that stuff is out the door. Like the police do stuff on a day-to-day basis they ain't supposed to do, but at the end of the day, if you got caught, you got to deal with those consequences. At the end of the day, they get that's on the back end. Whatever they did is on the back end, and there ain't no consequences behind that. So they got a unlawful. Somebody pulled you over unlawfully, and they bust you, and they pulled drugs and gun out your car. I mean, and the only thing you hollering is, he wasn't even supposed to pull me over. He wasn't supposed to pull me over. They're going to worry about that on the back end. But for right now, you in trouble. And like they're going to put the gun and stuff back and the drug stuff back because you weren't supposed to pull them over. They ain't doing that. They're not doing that. Get the captain out here. Get the sergeant out here. You ain't had no right even pulling me over. Well, the sergeant gonna got that, you didn't have no right pulling them over. No. We'll put the gun and drugs and stuff back. You gonna have a nice day, sir.
Nah.
That ain't how it's going down.
You going down.
You feeling all that. You feeling all of that.
You gotta make our quote.
Yeah, you feeling all of that. We'll worry about that on the back end. which ain't gonna be nothing to be said about it because at the end of the day, they make a good bust newspaper. Like, shoot, look what I confiscated. They ain't gonna go in there and go into detail to say it was an unlawful bust. They going into detail, just look what we stumbled across.
Nice.
You in trouble. Yeah, you in trouble. It ain't been no situation I don't ever seen somebody did something unlawful and it was up front of what they did unlawful. No, they worried about that on the back end. That's the first time everybody be quick to holler. When they go to court, I heard so many times, they didn't even have a search warrant, or they weren't supposed to do that. But at the end of the day, that didn't get you out of jail. They didn't put what they found back. They didn't let you go. I can see this like, okay, this is unlawful right on the spot. Now that's a different story. If you start doing unlawful stuff and you let me go right on the spot, then that's the way it should be being. But other than that, right there, whatever you was doing, you're gonna face those consequences. They don't worry about theirs in the back end. It don't matter if you're trying to tell your lawyer this and the third. My lawyer say that he gonna work on the fact of the matter that they ain't had no search warrant, this and the third. They all work together. They all work together. So at the end of the day, I mean, he might be telling you that, but at the end of the day, he asks you how you want to plead. How you want to plead? We'll give you. They telling you they'll do you this right here for that right there.
Yeah.
And they be still stuck on that same path. But I'm saying though, they wasn't even supposed to come in my house. Look at all that stuff they done, like these murders and stuff, like all that stuff happened to Breonna Taylor. Okay, they might have got some justice, but look how long it took them to get it. And that was all on the back end. At the beginning, that was right. Only reason why they even got punished for that right there because people was just pushing it. People was pushing the issue. And when nobody pushed the issue other than that, they got off of that.
Mm-hmm.
They got off that. They only got the little bit of stuff they got because somebody was pushing the issue. But other than that, like back in the day, shoot, that was you just got killed. You just got killed.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Wrong door. That's all that would have been. Sorry, wrong door. Wrong person. Or we thought that's who it was. And they want to put cameras on these police officers. Body cams.
That made them worse.
Yeah, that didn't seem to get any worse.
They mad now.
They trying to take that right there and delete stuff off the SD for anybody else get it. You stay right here. Don't let nobody get your body cam but the superintendent. Captain. Okay. After they look at it and internal affairs, oh, this looks bad. Oh, this looks bad right here.
Yeah, boy.
But the real main thing, the moral of the story is to stay out the way. Stay out the way. When you see stuff that ain't right, you gotta. That's what comes with self-discipline. You gotta know when to go when stuff ain't right. Don't sit there and indulge in stuff that you see that ain't right.
Right. Entertain.
You entertaining something that you see that's not right. Even though if you ain't even got a hand in it, you still there. You're accounted for. You're a person. You still there. And if something bad happen, and boom, let's say if it's on video, you know they gonna come want to holler at you. We see you right on the camera. What you know? See, you was entertaining even though you didn't do nothing. Now you got to tell something. Now you got to worry about the point of the matter. Somebody saying you snitching. Your name came up. Oh, you was in the video.
What? That was kind of part of what we were saying too. The difference between a snitch and a rat.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between a snitch and a rat. Because we were saying what a rat is somebody that's involved with the risky business, and a snitch is just you ain't involved. You just happen to see something and you told what you seen.
You told what you seen.
Yeah.
But rat, that's just basically you getting busted and you telling on somebody else because you got busted.
Right. Because you don't want to go down yourself by yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They don't want to go down by themselves now. Like that's why snitching and basically ratting them became so popular because they friends is telling on each other. And like it ain't like it used to be. There was consequences behind it, but now they're like, oh, that's my homeboy told on me, got me 5 years. He got 8, but since he told on me, he was gonna get 10, but he ended up getting 8 because he told on me. Now I got 5. But they run around, they showing the paperwork and stuff. But at the end of the day, it ain't no consequences behind snitching and ratting. And then like it's done got so bad now that like the police, they protect people from that. They protect people from that. They like these informants and stuff. You go to assault them and harm them and stuff, you in trouble.
I know you was telling me, you know, kind of about a lot of stuff you done been through, and you know what I'm saying, that you could write a book about the stuff you done been through.
Oh yeah.
So with the stuff you done been through, why is it hard for some people to have self-discipline? Why would you say? Being that you might have been at a point, so you willing to admit that at some point you didn't have self-control?
I did.
Self-discipline.
Especially when
so why is it hard for some to not have self-discipline? Just going off of your experience.
Well, at that time I was young, just being wild for. I mean, just want basically attention seeking. Just being young, wild, and stuff like, you know, and drugs play a factor in that stuff. I ain't did no crack or no cocaine, nothing like that, but like taking like prescribed medicine, like Xanax and stuff. That stuff is dangerous. That stuff is dangerous. You can come across anybody that's ex-Xanax user or people used to use pills like Xanax, stuff like that. They'll tell you like I wasn't even the person I was supposed to be. Like we had that conversation one day. I was telling like I had to quit taking Xanax and stuff because I was taking them. I was getting out of my body. I would take them and I was like invincible. Like I couldn't be stopped. There wasn't no telling me nothing. And that was the point where I didn't have self-control. Especially when you don't took Xanax and stuff like that. Depends on how drugs affect your body. You don't have no more self-control. You doing what you want to do.
But you said you learned from your mistakes.
Oh yeah, I learned from those mistakes too.
Hold on. Hello. Hello? Yo. Not yet. 12:30. Alright, I got you. 12:30. No, 12. Alright.
Yeah, when I was telling you, like, basically learning from those mistakes and becoming a little bit wiser. Because, me first started getting in trouble, I was dumb and dumbfounded and stuff like, and that's about knowing your rights. When the police read you those rights, you need to be, some people don't understand, but you need to be listening to exactly what they're telling you. And when they tell you your first right is to remain silent. You know what I'm saying? Once you start engaging in conversation, you already don't, basically, you don't get with that right there, because now they want to know more. You can get in trouble and sit there and not say nothing the whole time when you get in trouble, and that's not nothing, like, they can't go off the record, they ain't see it, because you ain't never have a conversation. But once you start and engage in conversation, they can ask you all kinds of questions, just to try to see if your stories match up. And they use that against you, but they tell you, can be held against you in the court of law. Yeah, they will, if you got a conversation. You got a conversation, that they're going to go back and play that. But this is what you said right here on this day when we got yada, yada, yada. You're like, oh my gosh. And it might be put off for a long time. They designed it for you so you will forget what you said. And one thing I did learn though, you'll forget a lie, but you won't forget the truth.
That's true.
You'll forget a lie, but you will not forget the truth.
Because when you lie, it's like you got to tell another lie just to cover up that lie.
And then 9 times out of 10, you made it up. Mm-hmm. So when they come back and they put it on you and you don't told that lie, you're like, well, you told us at this time, this right here, this right in the third. Listen to what you told us at this time. Boom, you got a whole different, you got something else that you don't say that you didn't even remember. Because you forgot the lie that you told. And then that follows up, lie after lie after lie. So basically, if you feel like you're going to lie, you might as well not say nothing.
And you see that so much nowadays with social media.
Yeah, that's what social media. That's outside of law enforcement. That's outside of law. Like that's like between me and you, people that you're social with on a day-to-day basis. Like lying is so popular, but at the same time, that's how people figure out lies. They're like, okay, boom, boom, we're gonna get to the bottom here. So you falling out with such and such. Like we all gonna have to get together because this is what they told me. And so boom, once you get everybody together, once you get the parties together, you really figure out what's going on because the lies. The lies can no longer succeed.
They don't connect.
Yeah, they don't add up.
They don't add up. Well, let's go to this. How much does social media play a part in the discipline of the generations nowadays?
So social media is, to be honest with you, social media is basically
the new normal.
It's something like that. To be honest with you, they don't want you to do certain stuff on social media, but social media right now, social media condones and the acts of violence. Anything that's wrong, right, social media condones and all that. Even though they block you, report you, whatever, yada, yada, because there's a lot of stuff that don't get reported. There's a lot of stuff that's not seen. But at the same time, you look at the rappers and stuff like that there. Yeah, they want people to rap. They want you to listen to rap music, because rap music, a lot of that condones and violence. So they know that's going to basically, that's why they start putting so much money into prisons. They're like, listen here, we got this guy right here keep rapping like this right here. You got people out here acting up because they trying to do what the rapper said that they doing. You know, that right there is basically, then when you don't have self-control or self-discipline and you listen to that kind of stuff, oh, he said grab the 30. So boom, you might not even had no gun before, like you don't listen to them talk about this 30 so much. I'm gonna get me an extended clip. Look at the video. You see all them extended clips in there, them drums, this and the third. I know because I done heard people say it before. Well, I'm about to go get me a drum for my gun because you just seen one. Then you look on social media, they're like the gun sites. They selling you so much stuff. You know, it's all about money. They don't care what you about to do with that. They just know they sold it to you.
So you think? So would you say social media?
Social media
has a lot to or the blame.
Social media is bad.
Carries a lot of the blame.
Mm-hmm. Social media is not used for all the things it should be used for. Social media is used for all. Social media condones anything. So when I say social media, anything goes with social media. Anything. Violence.
Don't it though?
Sex.
Because they show up.
Money,
They show it all.
drugs.
Social media shows it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You might not know about different drugs. You might find out about a new drug because it was on social media.
Stuff that your parents don't show you, social media don't show.
When I grew up, I didn't even see half the stuff that I seen now. Like, we had to actually watch the news. You can imagine how people get up in the morning and watch the news now. What the fuck, they click on their phone. Oh, social media, they say it's going to be cold as a brick outside today. Everybody's saying it's cold outside. Ain't nobody looked at the news.
What happened though? Because when it first kind of hit, it was fun.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, it just turned into something else. Like it just...
I'm just saying, it's a lot just going on, especially inside of social media.
And it's a lot of risky stuff going on social media.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of stuff. And then, like, to the kids, like, the kids is getting these phones and social media is really not locked out of no kind of sites. That's all with the YouTube and different stuff they doing. Look how many stuff they was trying to make kids do off of those little YouTube sites and stuff. When they had them people on there was make kids try to harm themselves with that Momo. Had them kids on there harming themselves. Told the kids talk to kids and go get the gun and go in there and shoot everybody in the house. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, Momo was bad. Momo had a couple people. There was a couple incidents with Momo. Look it up. Some little old doll and they said it was just tapping in on kids and having kids do stuff that wasn't right. Having kids harming themselves. Get the knife. Cut where your wrist get. Cut where your wrist get. And the kids, they didn't know no better.
And what was this on? Momo.
Momo, what's the little thing? It's like a virus. Somebody had created a virus. And they're calling it Momo.
Oh, okay.
And my kids was watching that little cartoons and stuff on it was actually tapping into and having kids doing stuff they didn't know nothing about. Basically creating acts of violence on kids because they don't know no better. But they know what they see. They know what a knife is. They know what a razor blade is. They know what a gun is. I'm like, okay. If you can find the gun in your house, go get the gun, point it, and squeeze the trigger.
Wow.
And they had incidents like that was going on. Kids is harming themselves over Momo.
So would you... I know I be saying some crazy shit sometimes, asking some crazy questions, but it's just the conversation, man. I think it needs to be had. Do you feel like social media brings a certain type of spirit to, you know what I'm saying, to society?
Social media has a spirit all
of its
around.
own,
Yeah,
right?
Of its own all around.
It brings
yeah. I'm telling you, it's addictive. It's addictive to
Very
where like
addictive.
you can like people be like, okay, I'm discontinuing my page or I'm deactivating my page, and they'll tell you right then, I'm deactivating my page for a while, so they let you know I'm coming back. That would be like you saying I'm gonna quit smoking weed for a while. And let you know I'm coming back. I quit using drugs. I done went cold turkey. Okay, boom. Oh, that's so good. I quit using social media. But then when you jump back on there, what you do? You relapse. Cause you got it's done got installed in so many people now. You got to see. You must know. You got to see what's going on. You got to see if you get so many friends. I got like 4,000 something friends. I can tell you anywhere a bit. 4,000 something. 4,000 of them I don't even know. I don't even know. But they got so much going on. They're just like, okay, I don't even know who this person is. Or this might be way in New York somewhere. This is way in LA. This is in Texas. What are they doing? And they ain't keeping it private. Whatever they doing on social media, they gonna let you know.
Man, I'm telling you, social media has become a part of... To me, it's me.
And it's every day.
It's become a part of people's soul, bro.
That's
how deep it is.
Like,
shit is a part of soul.
I go into my social media page at least. I go into my social media page out of a day, probably at least. It's 24 hours in a day, basically.
Yeah.
I'm in my social media probably at least 15 minutes out of each hour. 15 minutes to 20 minutes out of each hour.
Hello? Yes.
And like I tell you, it's addictive because it's like people post stuff and like fight meetups. Okay, they say it's on social media. What they supposed to be fighting at? Who falling out with who? Who said what? You go in there and read the comments. Okay, this is where it's going down there. Pull up. Everybody know where to pull up at because this is where the act of violence is about to take place at, or whatever's about to go on.
I mean, damn.
Who talking about who?
It's like social media make you lose consciousness of what the fuck you really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That goes along with self-control.
I mean, not
social media. You don't have self-control over that.
I'm not saying that this stuff wasn't. Some of this stuff wasn't happening before social media, but you can definitely see the increase since social media.
Definitely see that.
The increase is
and then it's gonna get
very.
They get to the point now to where they using phones in prisons and stuff now. So now it's all right. Okay, boom. They might give me 10 years, but when I get to prison, I'm gonna get me a phone. I'm gonna still be on the phone talking to y'all, showing y'all in prison what I'm doing. Even if we're in prison, ganging people, beating them up, whatever we doing in prison, this is what we doing in prison.
Shit nuts.
Like y'all go, so it's like now, some of my homeboys in prison on social media, and they jail, and they cell. I'm like, wow, bro, where you get a phone at? Then there's so much, then like, boom, I ain't got no money, inbox me, or cash app me, green dot me, some type of way. They got cash apps in prison. Them boys got phones and got cash apps.
You know, prison ain't nothing but a money racket anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They want them to have some money so they can buy all the honey buns and they got darn noodles they want.
Want you to buy all this stuff. But
yeah, I'm just stuck on that the whole spirit of it, man. The whole spirit of it is crazy.
So social media, it's not right. It's not right by a long shot.
And of course, I know, you know, and people probably listen to me and be like, "Oh man, what are you talking about?" Spirit.
It's used for good deeds, though. It's more bad deeds on social media than it is good deeds. And that's like right now, me knowing what I know about social media right now, I started doing the wrong thing. My profession should have been trying to be a detective or something, detective or police officer. You know they don't get no ground. All that groundwork is out of play now. Detectives and stuff, when they can't find out something, where do they go to? Social media. Who is this?
So what is old boy?
Who is this? They gonna tell it?
Let me go back to old boy. Let's go back a little bit. What is old boy? What would old boy be? A snitch or a rat?
Which one?
The dude that be on the got the little podcast where he be talking all the shit. What's his name? I done heard a couple people talk about it. Little dude. Be talking about the rappers and shit. Be talking all the shit. Damn, somebody just mentioned his name not too long ago. He be on Instagram all the time. Little country ass little nigga. Got that little country voice. Be talking all mad type shit.
Where you from?
I think he used to be a gangster or something. I don't know. Let me not say that.
Hey, don't tell him. I mean, that's a long.
Nah, he ain't from around here.
But it's designed.
What up,
designed them to tell everybody. It's like it ain't no secret no more. There's no such thing as a secret. Like now, the police, they don't even that groundwork is out. That's obsolete now.
No. You said.
Yeah, all the ground. It's obsolete now. Like they can just do.
My man might know his name. What's the dude that be on Instagram? Be talking all the shit about the rappers and stuff. Little short dude.
You talking about from Charleston White?
Charleston, yeah.
Oh,
you ain't paying attention to Charleston White. Charleston White a fool, boy. He a fool. He be got there talking shit. What I was saying was we sitting there having a conversation about self-discipline.
Right.
And then we, talking about snitches and rats. There's a difference between a snitch and a rat.
Right.
What would you call Charleston White? Because a lot of people,
he tell you the heartbeat. Yeah.
a lot of people saying that he'll snitch. I would call him more of a snitch because it ain't like he involved.
yeah. If you tell
He's
me
not
something
really
to
involved
Right,
with
yeah,
the people he talking about, so he ain't a rat.
Right.
He more of a just
Civilian.
and he really
Civilian.
not even a snitch. He's just a like you said, analyzing situations
Right.
and talking shit about it. So really he ain't no snitch neither. He just talking shit. But a lot of people would say he's a snitch because motherfuckers is the
right
shit that he's
person
saying.
to do it.
Right, and the stuff that he's saying is coming about. Just is kind of tipping the police off, even though he ain't talking directly to the police.
Right. Police got Facebook pages.
But
FBI ain't got pages.
I mean, anybody can kind of see what stuff be going on when you look at it. You be like, oh, this nigga was connected to that nigga, and then this happened, and that happened. Oh, they had beef, and then, oh yeah, that nigga did that.
Yeah,
Well, that's the same
he'll
thing.
tell you in a heartbeat. He gonna tell it.
He'll tell you he gonna tell it.
He'll tell you in a heartbeat. He gonna tell it.
And that's why you think the police department they got somebody in there on social media actually working their page. Yeah, somebody work the police department page 24/7 like the same way you go into your phone. Somebody getting paid just to work social media.
Yeah.
Somebody in that police department sitting on their ass all day with that phone or laptop in their hand working social media. They come in there, such and such happened. Oh, you got some pictures? Where was it at? Let me post it on social media right quick. Gas County Police page. We need help identifying this person. And sit there and wait for the numbers to go up. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, comments. Oh, we got somebody say they know who it is. Oh, go get them.
But that all goes back to the whole algorithm thing.
Get no worse.
They got the algorithm. Man, it's crazy. I know. Whoever listen to this, I know y'all probably hear me say this shit all the time. But it needs to be said, especially when it's coming from different people. Right. It ain't like it's just me saying it. A lot of people saying the same stuff, so it got to be something to it. You gonna keep on doing the same shit over and over, and then putting all your business on social media, make you think you ain't gonna get caught. Right. They already got satellites every damn well peeping everything, so you ain't getting away with none of this stuff.
It's becoming it's like the new norm though. Now, like nobody ain't hiding the fact. Nobody's hiding the fact of the matter they selling weed on Facebook no more.
Right.
But that goes back to what you said: self-discipline.
Self-discipline.
Ain't no self.
And then like
which I equate to the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
These spirits is making making people out of control.
It's this stuff like they say people doing stuff for likes. They doing this stuff for likes because like
that's the wrong spirit.
You want attention.
The wrong spirit.
You want to be seen. You want to be known.
The wrong spirit, bro.
You want to be seen. You want to be known. That's how many people seen this? How many people like this?
A lot of people like it and don't even know why they like it.
Nope. Then you got some people just undercover pages and they like it and they fight with the feds. I like it too. Show me more.
There go another daggone twist to it.
What's
right
the price?
there. Fake pages.
What's the
fake
price?
pages getting reeling you in, drawing you in. Yeah, I like your stuff. I like your stuff.
What's the price?
I like your stuff. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Oh boy, you crazy? Why you off the chain? Yeah, I'm thinking, man, you need to do that again. All right, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Stupid.
Let me get
Excuse me,
some.
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to call nobody stupid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just
Let me get some.
That action is stupid.
I don't like to call people stupid. I like better what he's saying. You're out of control. You're not disciplined.
Right.
I ain't want to call you stupid because I believe you talking from the black community. We ain't dumb people. We got plenty of sense.
It ain't just the black folks.
No, I'm just talking.
I
know. I'm talking for the black community.
Yeah.
I'm just talking for the black community right now. I know it's everybody,
White folks
but we ain't
control.
stupid.
Better believe it.
He say what?
White folks out of control. They definitely don't got no control. And that's from way back when, from my ancestors and stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't never gained control of themselves.
Right.
Probably never will.
Well, I mean,
As long as they keep hatred going along, they'll never gain self-control over their race. But somebody is still being born, and somebody is the next day like, we're gonna pass this down. This is heritage. We're passing this down.
This is real.
No, I don't like niggas, and you ain't gonna like niggas.
The real America.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit nuts, man.
Like they ran down on Kanye about what he said. You see how Kanye clapped back? Kanye hit him hard when he came back with what he came back with. Kanye clapped back hard, boy.
I ain't heard.
They showed him like White Lives Matter shirt.
Yeah.
You see how he clapped back on him? What he said? He was like, shoot, the same people that's talking about me is the same race that basically that helped his wife and them be rich. Help the white race be rich. He's talking about the Kardashians. He said, y'all basically watch the Kardashians all day long. The same black race is talking about what I did. Y'all are the same black race that's basically got my My wife, fiance, and them rich. So why y'all got so much to say about me? I mean, it was on social media. Yeah, Kanye fired back, and he had a point. They was sick. They couldn't figure out what to say. At first they were, oh, Kanye done lost his mind, this, that, and third. But when he clapped back with what he said, they was hurt. They're like, you know what? He right. But at first he was lost his mind, didn't know what he was doing, this and that, third. But when he hit him with that power blow, I'm talking about one little paragraph, he hit him with that right there. They've been hurt. They've been hurt ever since. Like, you know what? He telling the truth.
I can hear Kanye now. Y'all talking about me?
You know, Kanye got
y'all the same ones that got there that made my white wife rich. And y'all talking about me.
Kanye got good sense. I'm not wrong with that, boy. He got good sense.
It's like the pot trying to call, what is it? The coffee trying to call the pot. How did you go?
The pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, like the pot calling the kettle black.
They ran down on Kanye about that right there. Even on the Larry Morning Madhouse about it. And when he clapped back what he said the other day, it's been a hush. They've been, their mouth's been closed up. They ain't got nothing to say. Y'all keeping up with the Kardashians. Okay.
That self-discipline and that risky business, risking it all, cause you ain't got no self. That's a big phrase right there. You just risking it all.
That's what the point where I came in at. Like, I had to learn from self-discipline. Not having self-discipline. When I didn't have self-discipline, when I couldn't control myself, I was risking it all. Not even knowing it.
But you, Dula, you can speak on that. The stuff you done told me about, you done been through too. Yeah. It's like, what do you see? Why is it so hard to have some people to have self-discipline? Why is it so hard? I mean, because I know what he said, but can we keep using that? Can we keep using that? I was young. Right. At some point, it's like, okay, you 17, you see what happened to them. Why you gonna follow that trend?
Well, everybody's experience is different. You know what I'm saying?
That's where that comes into play too. Not just being young, but seeing, like you should. But one thing you do though, you have to learn from your mistakes. And that's what I was telling you, how I learned from the mistakes that I made.
If you make it out of that mistake.
Yeah, if you make it out of that mistake.
Right.
Sometimes the mistake, that first mistake might be the last mistake. So even that as a thought is like, you know what, I ain't taking that crazy risk. Now I'll go over here and spend $3,000 to open up this business. That's a risk. Because you don't know what is gonna happen. So, but if that don't pop off, at least I ain't getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? Or getting killed.
That's the difference between the risk escape.
Right.
Because there's a good risk and there's bad risk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the bad risk
Which
is that
risk you want to take?
And the bad risk is that would be you talking about, I'm going to put this $3,000 in this slot machine.
That's a bad risk.
Then you just risk it all.
That's a bad risk.
Risk it all.
Even though you're not gonna get locked up or killed for doing it, but that's a bad risk. Yeah.
You ain't got no way of trying to really make that money come back.
Right.
And you gonna put it all in there
to come back, but you gonna take this $3,000 and you just risk it all.
That's a good point. That's a good point right there.
That's not no risk.
Good example of a risk.
Not a good one.
That's not a violent risk.
Right.
And that goes in many different shapes, forms, and fashions of risking. It ain't gotta be money wise.
It ain't gotta be. You can be out here goddamn fucking everything raw. You risking it all, boy.
You risking it all, boy.
Yeah, you out here raw dog and everything. Yeah, you risking it.
You might not know how to swim, and you can go to the beach. What you doing in the dark ocean? I'm just this far right here. I'm just this far. But you taking a risk that you shouldn't be taking because you don't know how to swim. I'm just going this far. Okay. But you taking a bad risk. You don't know how to swim. You ain't got no business around water, period.
Oh, those some good examples right there. Yeah, some different types of risk.
You go on a boat fishing and you don't know how to swim. There's a life jacket on here though. Okay, I understand that part.
I don't need that.
I got the life jacket. Alright, you still taking a risk.
Yeah.
What if something wrong with that life jacket? Never know. Parachuting, people jumping out of the plane. Those are risks that I ain't got time to try to take. My chute gonna open when I jump out this plane. Yeah, you risking it all though. You definitely risking it all. Your life. That's your hobby. I like jumping out of planes. Jumping out of planes is my hobby. Well, you got a death wish. You gonna keep jumping out these planes, so you guarantee for sure that this dang gonna shoot gonna open it up and perform the way it's supposed to perform all the time. Like, yep. Like, alright, okay.
So is it more risky to wear the mask or not wear the mask?
It was pretty much
because I be seeing, man, bro, I be seeing people driving in a car by themselves with a mask on. I'm like, what the hell? What is that? You in the car by yourself?
You're taking a risk, a bad risk. A lot of the time, like me myself, I can't do it really like that.
I can't.
I have to breathe fresh air. I can't do it. That shortens up my breath over wearing that mask.
It does.
My breathing changes, my body changes. I can tell. Like, you ain't in tune with your body, you wouldn't even know. Like, my body, all that changes once I put that mask on. I'm like, oh, Lord. It's for your own protection. I was like, well, let me take my risk of not wearing it.
Let me take my... Yeah, I'm going to take that risk.
I ain't doing good. My body is not having it.
Right, I feel worse with it. Yeah. Put it on.
Yeah. Especially with people that got like allergies and asthma.
I'm telling you, the craziest thing is, I'm like, if all y'all wearing y'all's masks, what do I got to worry about? What do I have to worry about? You protecting yourself from me,
right? And
basically, let me go about the way I want to carry this right here. You protecting yourself from me, and you protecting me from yourself. Everybody need to have a mask on in here.
But like dude was saying, what's the purpose? It ain't no. Really, they shouldn't even been able to try to mandate it. First of all, they don't even talk about this shit no more. So why is you still wearing this mask again?
Sure, ain't nobody talking about it.
No. Don't talk about that no
more.
My
thing is, I seen some people getting shots and they tell them to get those shots for Pfizer and stuff. They don't got corona again. Yeah, I'm like, okay, you telling me that you got your shots and stuff, but how you got corona again?
Yeah, I know people.
That don't make that right there don't make the most sense to me in the world. I know this girl, she done got all her shots. Just the other day she had corona again.
Like
I said, so how in the world did you got corona again when you got your shot record for this stuff? How is that?
Oh yeah.
You like the flu shot?
Yeah.
But that shot, I'm telling you, that shot was population control.
Yeah.
So many of those shots was designed to kill you. So many of those shots were designed to kill you. Population control. Knock you off.
It sure did kill a whole lot of people that got it.
Every time my corona was killing them, it was the shot that was killing them.
Yeah.
And they went to places where people didn't have control over what was going on. Places like nursing homes and stuff like that. You might have went to a nursing home, 50 shots. One shot out of those 50 was designed to kill somebody.
Yeah.
That was designed to kill somebody.
Damn.
That's population control.
So it's a harsh truth, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
It might not sound like it's real, but I strongly believe that shot was designed for population control. Just like over there in China. Look how they overpopulated.
What do you mean that one? It's still
put it out there. There's plenty of them.
Yeah, look how China overpopulated.
But let me say,
they got rules over there.
Check this out though. You know they don't even talk about the other ones no more. The only one they talking about is Pfizer. Why is that? I hear more about Pfizer than any of them. I don't hear nothing about Moderna no more. Nothing about Johnson & Johnson. It's all Pfizer. Ain't that crazy?
Yo,
It makes you wonder what's that about.
Oh, I'm getting a shape up right quick. I'm over here on the other side, on the west side. Okay. No, I'm not here with my man. You know, he ain't getting right. Something like that. How long you been down here? If you don't go nowhere, if you pop out the remedies now, I plan on stepping out of there another night, see what they got going on anyway. I ain't no telling. I ain't heard. I ain't even been on social media. I need to be on there. Yeah, it's believable. Yeah, but as soon as you get through shaking me up, I'll hit you back, see if you're still around. Alright. Alright. My man's what they asked me. He said, it's a bunch of police down here in the view. What's going on? If I look at social media, somebody gonna be on there telling what's going on.
You already know.
I ain't got to look at no news. So I can go right now and find out what's going on in Mountain View. I can post a status and be like, what's going on in Mountain View? Somebody gonna tell me. Without the news. You don't shoot what they need the news for now. I don't need the news people out here. Yeah, there's plenty of Ken Lemons out here. Plenty of them.
Yeah.
Right now, recording live in the view. On my live right here in the view. News at 6 in the view. Okay, we got heavy police presence down here.
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Facebook.
And then that comes into play of stuff too though. You on there, you doing and showing the right thing, you snitching. You doing and showing the right thing, you snitching.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because if they see the right thing, if 12 see the right thing, the detectives see the right thing on your social media page, they coming to your door.
Pretty much.
Let's see what well, we've been on your page and you got the real footage.
That's all
We need to see that.
You was up close.
Yeah, you was up close. You was there. Let me see. What you know? Who is this person right here? You talking real wealthy of them? Yeah, the dirty guy that shot you ran that way. Oh, you know who it was? You was already outside. You on social media? I've been outside all day. You know who that was, then? Can you give us a description of him? Who he hang out with? What's his parents' name? All that. You showing the right thing? You snitching? You showing the right thing? You telling? People don't believe that. They looking at it as for likes, and they want to be the first person to know about it. Police want to know about it too.
Oh yeah, that's how they put two and two together.
They might as well come and tell you why you didn't tag us. You should have tagged the police department. Tagging everybody else. You tag the police department too. You might as well call them. Come on, I'm already recording. I'm first responder.
First responder.
I'm first responder.
First on site.
Anything you want to know, hit me on my number. Or just inbox me.
Seen it all. Got all the footage.
Just inbox me. That's how that go down. And you ain't gonna be saying my name or nothing, did you? Nah, we're gonna keep it confidential. Well, just inbox me then.
What a reward is.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Man, ain't no damn reward.
reward.
There ain't never been no rewards. No such thing as a reward. The rewards was only handed out in the 70s. Now, ain't no reward. Everything in their power not to say that you was the one that found out how they found out what they found out. Oh, we found out about another source. I'm talking about my $5,000 reward. Oh, we had another source.
Yours wasn't valid.
Yours wasn't that valid.
Lying like here.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, who was what they call it? Who was finding the reward money?
Who's what?
Who was finding the reward money and they hand out rewards for stuff?
Yeah,
who's finding that?
who's funding it?
Yeah, where's that coming from? Oh, we're gonna go to
state.
yeah, we're gonna go to Wells Fargo today and get this money out. Just you told.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's something people want to think about. Who finding this reward money? You tell him.
Taxes. Your tax dollars.
Shoot, they ain't paying. You ain't gonna get no reward money. But like I said, social media, it helps, and only it's not even. It's got so much going on with it right now. It's done became so popular. It's not even really a help to like it was anymore. It's only a help to certain individuals and certain things. It's social media got more negative stuff going on than positive stuff. The negativity is most definitely outweighing the positive all day.
Yeah, but yet still, we all caught up in that shit. Yeah, we caught up in it like a mug.
I can't even lie, I'm in it daily.
So what the metaverse gonna bring?
But basically, and like I'm telling you, social media, it's almost, it depends on what you're looking at. It's almost it condones and all kinds of stuff, violent stuff, and it influences people in so many wrong ways. Because social media, it's very influential.
Oh, yeah.
You can see some stuff and you can be influenced by what you've seen, and it can be all the way messed up. Always messed up.
And persuasive, because you got a lot of people trying some of the stuff they see on there.
And I'm telling you, I got janitor in that one day, and I'm just like, okay, boom, 888, the game in place. Go down and play, what's called game. So boom, now they on there. Okay, come to 888, bring 20, we'll match the 20 and give you 40. You know what you just influenced me to do? Come lose some of my damn money. I didn't have control over because I seen somebody else winning. And I went up there thinking I was just going to be winning like I seen. And I went up here, you don't talk me into bringing $20 and you give me 40 for the 20. Now you don't cause me to lose my damn money. So that was a bad influence. That was a bad influence.
A bad risk.
Yeah, that was a bad risk.
Yeah, that was.
God damn, they in there winning money and they told me to bring 20 and they're going to match my 20. I'm about to go. You out there and lose 250. Come to think about it, the only thing they gave you was 40 or 20 on top of your 20. Then you done lost 250. When it started out, when you was looking at it being bored, you didn't have nothing to do. You had your money. Now you don't look and see that. Let me go take a risk. I don't know. Bad risk.
So that goes to say something else right there, like
self-control,
like hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Find you a hobby to do something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see something.
Stay busy. We was talking about that yesterday. Like now you gotta be able to, like, especially with the young kids, the parent, man, you gotta find them kids something to do.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta find them something to do, because they ain't got nothing to do when they gonna be right here. On that phone. You gotta keep them busy, bro. You gotta try to keep them busy as possible.
You know what I told you the other day, but it's true though. It costs, outside of the cost of living, it costs you to go outside.
Why you say that?
With that being said, when you leave your house, you might have to go get gas.
Mm-hmm.
Then you might have to go get food. Yeah. It costs you to go outside. I was in the house the other day. I said, y'all know what? I said, y'all just cost me $40 just for coming outside. They said, how? I said, because if I'd have stayed my ass in the house, I wouldn't have got this 12-pack of beer. I wouldn't have bought these damn cigarettes. And it was something else.
I was talking about. Anyway, it cost me like $40 to come out. So I said, if I was stayed at home, I never would have bought this thing on 12 pack of beer. Yeah. I wouldn't have got these cigarettes. So I ran to the store that was down there. Look, he asked for $10. Or he asked for the cigarettes. I went and bought him the cigarettes. But if I would have kept my ass in the house, I never would have bought those cigarettes. I never would have got that beer. None of that. And you look at it, just play that back in your head. Just keep. So when you come outside tomorrow, keep up with how much money you spent when you left out your house.
Oh no, I believe that. Mm-hmm. I'm just talking on the side of trying to keep the kids from being involved in all that social media mess, man. You gotta try to find some way to keep these kids busy, bro. I don't care if you gotta take them outside and play with them, tire them out or
social
something.
Social media like a drug, man. They can't stop.
He was just saying that. It's addictive.
Stop, man. They can't stop.
I asked two
away from them, man. They will act different.
I asked two young boys yesterday. I said, "Can you go all day without social media?" Both of them said, "Hey."
From the time they wake up like, to the time they close their eyes at night, man, they looking at that phone.
They said, "No, bro."
I was listening to this brother named Jamal something, and he was talking about how like back in the day when they came out with Men in Black, how they used that light to flash and erase your memory. He was saying that's what it was doing in real life to us. When they was flashing it on TV, they was flashing it for us so they could erase our memories. I can't remember. I don't know the brother's last name, Jamal something. My homeboy sent it to me the other day.
But growing up now, what's the number one thing kids ask for at Christmas or for their birthday?
Games or
a cell phone.
Yeah. Something like
the new iPhone.
Mm-hmm. A cell phone.
The new iPhone. I want the new iPhone. The new iPhone. New iPhone.
Definitely, I wanted bicycles.
Bicycles. They don't go bicycles.
I'm telling you, the number one thing a child is gonna ask for before preteen, if you ask what they want for Christmas or their birthday, that's gonna be a phone. That's gonna be out of the top 3.
Yeah.
If not number 1.
Right. Because they always update them phones. They update them phones so fast you can't even keep up with them.
I mean, but heck, the phone, when you buy the phone, within a year and a half, that motherfucker slowing down. It's messing up. So it's like, dang, right now, I need to know if mine, that motherfucker be moving slow, bro. Like, man, what is wrong with this phone?
And all the time when 3G and 4G was popping, then it made 5G and make the 4G slow down.
Yeah. And I'm
they forcing your hand.
Yeah, you right.
Forcing your hand.
And I'm guilty of that because I went and bought that 22 plus, S plus. That thing was $1,100 a piece.
It forced your hand.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like it's really not worth it.
It ain't.
But I'm gonna tell you how I'm staying in the game. Cause my phone is Note 10 plus, but you know what I'm saying. The Note 20 was the last phone they made. But my phone get updates. It just get updated just like the Note 20.
Right.
So when Note 20, even though my Note 10 plus used to be 4G, when it updated, it went to 5G on its own.
Yeah.
Went to 5G on its own. But me having to buy another phone.
So with all this conversation we just had, what's the lesson? what's the lesson there, man? Real. Like, should we or should we? I don't know. Maybe y'all do. Is it a lesson there?
But how can you, like, man, that's like therapy. That's like some shit you have to go to therapy.
Yeah, you have to go to therapy over. And you know, they don't know all the answers.
Like, it's that bad. It's that bad.
You gotta go to therapy for what?
It's never enough.
To get your head back in the right place. Cause like it's that deep, like psychologically. Like if you take that away from a kid and they watch on average, let's say 12 hours of the day, and you take that away from him, how do you think that's gonna make him react?
Have you seen it on Facebook too, though?
Nah, I ain't on Facebook.
What do the parents say when they be on Facebook and they be mad? I'm taking all cell phones today.
Oh, did you see the thing where the teenage boy
That one boy tore the house up.
House?
Man,
Oh
that boy
God.
went postal in his mama's house.
Man, he tore the refrigerator up.
He went postal in his mama's house.
Yeah, he tore everything up.
I'm like, boy, I'm like, where is he at? Where is he at on God? Where is he at?
Ceramic. It was like not ceramic.
Man,
it was that high price stuff. Man, he broke everything.
She took that phone. That boy went. I'm talking about. He went ham up in that house.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been into him. I promise you, I did something bad to his ass. I promise you, I did something bad to him.
Too big. I can't. I can't do
That boy tore the house up, and I tell you, man, I'm talking about. He tore stuff off the headboards.
Yeah.
All the mirrors and the mirrors and the TVs was busted. He tore. I think he removed the sink, didn't he? He removed a sink about the bathroom.
Everything up in the house. I mean, everything.
Yeah, busted out windows.
And the mama said, we can buy all this over, but talking about his attitude and stuff. Yeah, that's a bad kid. He couldn't sleep in my house.
Hell no.
I probably had to kill him for real.
I promise to God, I'd have fucked him up, boy.
Yeah.
On everything. You getting fucked up today.
Yeah, the mama.
I'm about to go to jail.
Yeah, I didn't like that either, man, because that's something that they kept like showing over and over.
They showing walking through the house.
Yeah.
He and they done went ham.
They had it on every news channel, every Good Morning America, all that shit.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, crazy.
But then they done got to the point now to where discipline your kids, they run down on you.
Man,
and you see, and they see what them kids is doing. They run down on you for disciplining kids. And I'm good. They see what the kids is doing.
So okay, what you saying there, is it by design? The things that they doing, putting this shit out there like that, is it by design?
Yeah, definitely. Because if they feel like,
so
if
you
don't discipline the child.
It's by design to create
chaos.
You better wear your chaos for people who are not self-disciplined.
No, they was already ready for this right here. The government been prepared for this right here for years with prisons and stuff like that right there. Why you think they sit there condone it? They can shut social media down if they want to. They can shut that down, but don't do that.
That's a good point.
Don't do that.
Outlets, food. It's coming from every which way.
But I mean, they can stop doing that too, though. They can stop doing what they doing to the food. They can stop all that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
But all that.
So that automatically let you know that it's by design.
Yeah, they condoning that because they gonna make money.
Why would they? Well, because they make money off of it.
Why would they stop?
They talking about Mark Zuckerberg is supposed to be
right. They
like
not because they make money off of it.
Yeah,
it's a money maker. Chaos is a money.
Right.
What they say, war is money.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good point. They can do that shit. So
that comes with
that automatically lets you know that it's an agenda.
Oh yeah, it is definitely.
Yeah, definitely is. That all comes apart them putting fear in your heart, putting fear, just like putting fear in people. That's like fear. They can go to social media and have movies scared as hell.
Religion.
Yeah, and you scared to death. Like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen to us? Got you scared to death. Just to get you to act, and just the craziest thing is, I believe in spirits, and there's so much of the Bible that I believe in. And I really don't get into the Bible because I don't know how people's religion is. And some people get real frustrated about when I talk about the Bible. But some things in the Bible, I believe the Bible was designed to scare you to do what they want you to do.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
And people don't believe that. I'm like, man, because when you read it, you listen to certain stuff like, man, it ain't no way.
I think all religion is.
Yeah, they trying to scare you into believing what they want you to do. Like, okay, the Ten Commandments. Look at the Ten Commandments. Right. This is the shit they don't want you to do. This is what they don't want you to do.
Right.
They don't want you to steal. They don't want you to what's that? All the extra stuff. Basically, just look at the Ten Commandments. Just look at them. It's crazy. I'm like, nah, this right here is designed They scare you with all this right here. Oh, heaven and hell. Oh, you're gonna go to hell. This right here, and that, and the third. If you don't follow these commandments, if that's the case right there, the 10 Commandments, all of us going to hell. All of us going to hell then. All of us going. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, just shape up in my face.
Yeah, look at it and just get deep into it. I'm like, this right here is designed. And then like, okay, if you want me to, then I'm not coming to the jail stuff, and they want you to be under oath and stuff. They want you to put your hand and stuff on the Bible.
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
They've been lying on the Bible
ever since then. Like every time I go up in the courtroom, probably 9 times out of 10 since I've been in there, I'm lying on the oath. I ain't gonna come in here and just telling on myself.
It's black.
I ain't coming here just telling on myself for you to be trying to lock me away for something that you ain't got no control over, because that's what you want to do.
Right.
You put God into this right here to make me feel like, oh, if I lie under God's oath, I'm gonna go to hell or this, that, and the third. No, you want me to tell the truth because you want me to be scared, so you can go ahead and do away with me the way you want to do away with me, because you want me to confess to what I've done. I'm like, if I want to confess, let me confess to God on my own time then. Let God deal with what I've done, not you. You're not about to do that. You're not gonna do that. That's why I stand with that right there. I'm like, no, you ain't judging me. Then they tell you, like, say, what they say? What's the number one saying? Everybody want to get tatted on the stuff. Only God can judge me.
Yeah.
Okay. But you stand up in this courtroom with these dang on 12 people and shit. They judging you today. They judge you today. It wasn't my life. Yes, that was your life. And they put you away for the rest of your life inside some dang on jail cell or something. They had control of your life. That might not have been what God wanted for you. And that comes with people dying early, dying at old age, whatever happened to you. If it was God, that was God's plan. You didn't have no control over it.
So the vaccine was God's plan?
No, man made that. Man made coronavirus. Man made coronavirus a long time ago that they knew when they was putting on Lysol cans, they knew that they was going to make this someday. And like, this right here is what we're going to use to fight this off. But we're going to go ahead and stick it on there. And you never noticed, you never read it, because what's the human mind do? Lysol, once you read the first part, it kills 99.9% of germs. You ain't reading the small print on the back. You ain't reading all that. Then nobody start reading that till it popped out. And to be honest with you, you might can go right now and find a Lysol can from the 70s and that ain't even on there. You ain't gonna know because you ain't got a Lysol can from the 70s no more. You ain't gonna know. They tell you, that's been on the Lysol cans. You don't know that because you ain't got no Lysol can from the 70s. Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Then they don't brainwash you. Oh, they say that was always been on the Lysol cans. Can you prove that? Can you prove that?
No.
You can't prove that. You don't know.
Nobody can.
It's going by what they told you.
Oh, you done threw all them cans
so
away.
Now when you look at these cans right here, you see it. Like, yeah, it's on the can. It wasn't on them cans in the 70s. You don't know that because you ain't got a can from the 70s. Boy, they dangerous. They dangerous, what I tell you. You can't beat them. You can't beat them. You definitely can't beat them. That's one thing. You definitely can't beat them. But you gotta learn how to. You gotta roll with them. You gotta roll with them. Ain't no way to beat them. I ain't mastered that part yet.
Yeah, shuck and jive.
Yeah, I have learned how to maneuver. I'm putting it that way. That part right there. I learned how to maneuver.
Right.
But I can't beat them. I figured that part out.
Right.
You gotta learn how to start maneuvering. And like I told you, maintain along the way.
Maintain.
Along the way. Get up.
I like that. Maintain.
You ain't gonna up there to beat them.
All right, well, be careful.
All right.
Good. Like you say, maintain. Maintain. Trying to stay out of the way. What's possible? Keep myself intact.
Oh man, let me tell you, man. I don't know. I didn't tell you last time we talked.
Cut it off.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
I mean, you ain't saying nothing. What?
No. And this is just like my observation of, and it kind of like pissed me off a little bit. But the other day, man, I don't know what made me look this up, man, but I started doing some research on Uncle Tom. And man, at the end of it, like when I found out like the real meaning of like Uncle Tom, man, my heart just dropped, yo. Man, like I did not know that it was the other way around.
Black man?
Yeah, his name was Josiah Henson. He's the real Uncle Tom, like he.
What you thought Uncle Tom was?
Nah, what everybody else thought Uncle Tom was.
What?
Bojangling, ass kisser.
Yeah.
He was none of that. He was an abolitionist. He was a abolitionist.
Yeah. I know what you're talking. Abolitionist.
Yeah, abolitionist.
I got you.
But man, he helped free slaves to Canada. It was Sambo that was the evil one, the one that nobody ever talks about. He was the one that was saying, okay, when Master sick, we sick. He was the one that was telling on slaves if they was trying to run away. And nobody ever really talks about that. We just was given that perception that Uncle Tom was a derogatory, which it, you know what I'm saying? It is. It's not a term of endearment. We use it as a term to put somebody down of our race. And man, he was none of that, man. Oh my God, man, he was a pastor. He said they said that the first person to ever use Uncle Tom as derogatory sentence was Frederick Douglass. Yeah. Man, I said, what? I said, man, how ironic. Yeah, he married a white woman. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just still kind of amazed that you telling that, because we did another podcast where we was talking about was Frederick Douglass really for us?
Right.
Was Frederick Douglass really for us? What was he about? What was he really about? Or what was his movement?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because after he
analyzing his stance, what did it really do for the black community?
Right.
And America.
It was almost like he was still enslaved because he felt like he had to have something white. Or he felt he had to have that close to him, you know?
Dang.
But yeah, man, I was like, man, and that shit like really boggled my mind. And man, I couldn't just take that. I was going to different like sources and stuff like that. And sure enough, yeah, his real name is Josiah Henson. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Like, they was telling a story about him, how when he was little, he seen a slave master trying to rape his mama, and the daddy seen him trying to rape him, and he drew his hand back to beat the man up, and he did. And man, they cut his daddy ear off. Man, they did all kinds. He said that was the last time he seen his daddy. And then his mom begged that whoever bought her, buy her son too. And a lot of the slave owners, they realized that the sons would work harder if they were with their mothers rather than be with their fathers. So they would have to get like a 2-for-1. You know what I'm saying? Like if you buy one, the other one because didn't nobody want to buy them
without the mother.
Yeah. So yeah, they split all his brothers and sisters up.
Learn something new every day, boy.
Man, yeah, man. Uncle Tom, man, was a term of endurement. Like they called him Uncle. Like they said that at the end of the day, when it was time to go turn in your sacks for cotton, they said that he would take cotton out of his bag and put it in other people's bag that didn't have a lot of cotton.
But check out how that makes sense.
You know,
check out how that makes sense when a young person come up to you. What up, Unc?
Yeah. Hey, see, you see
what up, Unc?
You see how like we didn't even realize, because that's my word on everything I love. I didn't even think about that until just now. You know
that's when the young man come up to you. What up, Unc? Or when you go to what up, Unc?
You know why you calling me that?
Right. You don't know. They don't know. Until now that you done brought it up, and now they know. Now they know because we're recording this.
Yeah, that's
what up, Unc?
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's deep, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you learn something every day in the spirit, in the universe.
Yeah.
The universe.
Right.
The universe.
Damn, I didn't even think about it like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
The universe, man, something else. If you paying attention.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things are going to happen on their own. As far as combating this, a lot of things are going to happen on their own, but you got to be in the right mind and paying attention to see when the change comes, so you can be ready for the. You see what I'm saying? To take on that change. To take on that change, which is going to change for the better.
Right.
You feel me? If you ain't paying attention, and you gonna it'll walk right by you. Pass right by you. You gonna keep doing the same old dumb shit that you was doing when we done changed. Shit done changed, moved on. We done fought that battle and. We on another battle now.
Right, I know.
You still on that battle? Come on, man. Yeah. You ain't paying attention? You ain't paying attention. That's the problem. Pay attention.
But you know what though? Sometimes it takes people having to go around that mountain more than once.
Yeah, because we keep and that's true because we keep having a lot of the same conversations.
Right, yeah.
We keep reiterating these same
door,
conversations.
That revolving door.
Yeah.
It's a revolving door.
But until real change comes, we probably gonna keep having a lot of these conversations. Because even when things do happen to get better, it's still gonna be a connection to what happened before.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It's still gonna be a connection to it. How did we get to this point?
Right.
What up, Unc?
Man, that's crazy because it was a dude that at work that called me that about 3 weeks ago. He's young dude, about 22 years old. He's like, oh, let me get a cigarette. He was faithful to his people.
Yeah.
He was loyal to his people. He was a net turner without the violence.
The start of the month done started, right? Start of the month done started.
Started what month?
October.
Oh, yeah.
See how many people gonna get fucked up in gas done.
Oh, shit.
Cause I'm telling you, every month, bro, it's like 2 or 3 people getting killed and a few more getting injured. It's the beginning of the month. What he just not say? What's going on in Mount View? Already. The month
the first week.
Just started. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is crazy out here, man. It's like no self-discipline out here, man. You cannot control yourself. Acting a fool. Why is that? But like you said, it kind of goes back to the food, social media, all that shit. And I like what he said though. I know who said that? No, he said that. They can stop all this. At any time, it'll be like, you know what? We see the social media is causing blah 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 blah. And this stuff that we putting in food. And this stuff that we putting in this food is causing blah 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 blah. We ready. We gonna shut all this down.
Man, it wouldn't survive, man. It'd be chaos.
That ain't good. That is not good, bro, that you cannot live without your devices. Those devices. I mean, yeah, do we need x-ray machines? Yeah, you know, it's a good device to have because it, you know, shows you where a break is or whatever's going on so you can pinpoint that thing, but some of these devices aren't needed. But them boys yesterday, they didn't hesitate to say, nah, we can't live with that. With no hesitation.
Like a drug, like a motherfucker will kill you over their cell phone.
Right.
Like I work with this dude, he's 56 years old, man. I took his phone with him. I took his phone from the other day. He had laid it down, and I hid it. I gave it to one of the girls. Oh, this motherfucker, about to shit a baby. I swear, man, to God. I was like, damn, yo, that shit got you like that too? He told me, what you talking about? I said, man, that damn phone.
How old was it?
56.
Wow. Yeah, bro. We all caught into it in some shape, form, or fashion. There's some worse than others. But there is hope at the end of the tunnel.
Man, I don't see it, brother. I don't see it. I don't see it.
It is just, we gotta.
Man, it's just revolving and evolving.
You know why though? You know why I say that?
What?
Because we keep doing this.
Yeah.
We keep doing this. It might not be for us. It might be 30, 50 years from now, bro.
Yeah. But it never changes, man. It only evolves and revolves.
I hope not. I hope I ain't wasting my time talking about this stuff. Because the conversation definitely needs to be had.
Martin Luther King, everything he preached, I mean, that shit still going on with everything.
Yeah.
do you think they would appreciate the fact that we call each other niggas and we disrespect the black one?
Yeah.
I think they ain't mad at them, they mad at us because we know we better. We seen what they went through, you know what I'm saying? We're not animals.
I know me though.
You know what I'm saying? And when you know who you are, you don't shut up for what people tell you, you know? You got a God conscience too, just like everybody else.
Yeah. You gotta be tapped into it too though, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta be tapped into it in order to have some sort of understanding of it. And you gotta be seeking. You gotta be a seeker of that. Right. You ain't looking for it, then you just gonna stay in your regularly scheduled program.
Right.
Cause you wonder how people can keep going through the same mess. And not never they're gonna change, man. Like, dude.
Yeah,
I just went to jail yesterday. I mean, last 3 months ago. You back in there? Like, come on, man.
That's funny that you said that because I was talking to this little young dude the other day, like 22 years old. He was telling me, he said, man, you wise. That's the dude I was telling you, called me Unc.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, you wise, Unc. He called me either Unc or OG. Yeah.
Right.
And I told him, I said, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not wise, man. I said, I met a lot of old wise fools. And he was like, what you mean by that? I said, there's a lot of people out there that think they're wise, and those are the ones that are fools.
Yeah, that's deep.
So I don't think I'm wise. I don't know nothing. I just pick up what I know along the way. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important that what you learn, you should teach somebody else. If I teach you how to grow one tree, you should teach the next man how to grow two.
So what's a wise decision? Or is a decision just a decision? It don't make it wise, it's just a decision that you made. Because that goes back to the risk. You got good risk, you got bad risk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think a lot of times, man, that's something that you need to meditate on. You have that balance, which is the greater risk, which is, you know what I'm saying?
So basically you saying you just being home. You was being home. Ain't
I
no wrong with it.
I was being home.
Ain't no wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes you have to, I don't know, bro. Sometimes you gotta lower yourself in order to raise somebody else.
Right. Yeah. And see, that's
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I don't know nothing, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just watched a lot of wise fools.
Right.
I don't know nothing.
Right.
So it's basically letting them know, like, I don't know nothing. I just stay out of the way. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And man, I learned, man. Like, I'm a people watcher. Like, I watch everybody's movement. Cause man, the way you move, you know, that's how they train you. Like the police and stuff, like detectives, they train you to pay attention to people's body movements, how people
what they
talk,
call it?
how people
Psychology.
Yeah.
Psychology.
They have to take that and they have to pay attention to everything. How you move, how you act, how you talk, how your eyes move, how your nose moves.
You can look at a person and tell if they uncomfortable or
right, yeah, you good, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, you can look at a person and see what they and kind of that's why you look at a person, you be like, you alright, bro?
Right.
They ain't even said a word yet. You good?
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm good, man. You don't look too. Yeah, man, I didn't get no sleep last night. Oh, I figured something was wrong with you, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna go because tonight my anniversary. Man, look, the other day I was feeling depressed, man. This dude that I work with, he's the I forget what he is. Anyway,
yeah, I see it.
Man, I ain't even smoke no more.
That's good.
Man, he came to me. He said, brother, he cleaned my area. He said, hey, brother, he said, he laid out this thing and it had like this this little triangle with an eye, and he had some like crystals. And he laid them out, and he said, "Man, this is your color right here." And he laid the card on it. He said, "I want you to read that card." Man, this is my word on everything, man. That night, I went home and went to bed, went to sleep. Man, my wife said, man, out of the 17, this happened like the other day. Today is our actual anniversary, but she said, damn, we've been married 17 years, and I swear I ain't never heard you snore that loud. She said it would sound like a demon was coming out of you. And my man had just did the crystal thing. He said, man, anything that's inside of you is gonna go inside this triangle. And man, that's my word. She said, man, it sounded like a demon was coming out of you. And I told him about it the other day when I came in. He was like, I told you, bro. I told you. I said, damn, that shit scared the hell out of me. I had never seen no shit like that. I swear my hand to God. This brother, he deal with like the Black Panther.
Playing with money, sex, and weed, that's like triple ecstasy. Street doctor when I practice surgery. Blue vein, bleed red blood when they lit. Once you gon' mix a little bit of air with the quiche. Thing took a lot of niggas out of these streets. Seen a lot of hurt, seen a lot of pain. Yeah, I do things that come with the game. Felt a lot of hate, that's dope.